Tanner, how does the number 700 sound to you as you play in your 700th NHL game tomorrow?
Oh, that's tomorrow. Cool. I think every time you kind of hit a milestone like that, you look back as a kid, and obviously this was a dream, right? So for it to become reality and play as long as I've kind of been around has been a privilege.
So this game wouldn't count toward the number because it was a playoff game, but was your first NHL game in a playoff setting?
Yeah, in San Jose, I got thrown right into the fire, right into the Shark Tank. So I say nerves were a big one there. I think I maybe logged about 6 minutes of ice time. So, but yeah, it was always a good experience. Be around the team and get a chance to kind of understand what it takes to win, and obviously it was cool and a pretty special moment.
What do you think that version of Tanner would think about all you've done from winning a cup, which I guess was just about a year later, but now looking at 700 games?
Yeah, I think like I said before, it was always a dream to play, and every chance you get to put on an NHL jersey is a privilege, right? So you take it day by day, but you come to the rink, you work. I think that's what's benefited me growing up or where I started. Going right into a championship team and learn how guys carry themselves on and off the ice, and try to embolize that.
I'm sure you've always, reflected as you've hit milestones, like you said, but just given the way the last couple of years have been for you, from injuries to surgeries, the way the summer went before you signed with the PTO here, does it make you reflect even more?
Yeah, I think 0 to 500 went pretty smooth. The last 200 have been tough, but no, I don't think you take a day for granted. Especially what happened and missing a lot of time. It's just great to still be here. Just can't take it for granted.
What do you make of your role here, and what makes your line work so well?
Yeah, I think it's just simple hockey, really. I think it doesn't matter who any of us play with. Our game's not going to change a whole lot, and I think we complement each other pretty well. We just got to get back to where we were before the break.
What does that look like? What do you want to get back to?
Just strong wall play, good on the forecheck, turning pucks over, creating offense that way. Being a line they can count on, putting against anyone, that kind of stuff.
What was the day around the rink like today? Did you talk about what happened in the third period in LA? Is it something where everyone just knows that can't happen, so you just turn the page and focus on different things today? What did it look like?
I think we briefly did. Didn't dive too deep into it. But yeah, everyone knows. Kind of slipped away from us. Obviously, if you want to go far in this league down the stretch here, you got to close out those 2-1 games going to the third period, and obviously we didn't do that. So it's a good learning lesson.
How would you sum up what you're looking for here in this home stretch?
Yeah, we're home for a bit, right? So I think we've always been a good team at home. Keep on climbing the standings. It's pretty simple this time of year. You got to focus on each game at a time and try to keep on putting yourself in a good spot going in down the break.
You mentioned standings. Are you a guy that keeps an eye on that pretty frequently, or are you a guy that watches a lot of hockey?
Yes and no. I think you always kind of want to know where you are, where you stand, who's chasing you or whatnot, or who you're chasing type stuff. So you definitely keep an eye on it, but it's not like an everyday thing.
Thanks, Tanner.